Wait, how did I mess that up? Oh wait, no, salty, okay. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video, I haven't done one of these in like a month or two, but I'm gonna be sharing my top snacks at the moment. So these are just lower point options that I find myself snacking on the most lately. So I'm gonna give actually 6 sweet and 5 salty, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's start with something sweet. So you've probably seen me talk about this stuff on my grocery hauls, but this is Love Crunch, and this is in the flavor dark chocolate and peanut butter. So this stuff is so good. I usually buy it at Walmart, but I think it's also at like Target, Meijer. It's pretty much everywhere. It is very similar actually to another thing I'm gonna be talking about today, but it's got such a good chocolatey peanut butter taste, and it's got little chocolate chunks and peanuts in it, and I really like that about it. There's not many, but they're in there, and it's just like a little bonus. It's 150 calories for a 1/4 cup serving, or 30 grams, 4 grams of protein, and 4 points. And that's like a pretty decent serving, but usually I use like half of that for my yogurt, and I just weigh it out. So 2 points on my yogurt is not bad at all. So this is something that Adam and we've been going through this very quickly. We grab it all the time when we run to the store, and I just really recommend this as a sweet snack. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is something I've talked about before. I've talked about the brand Pitos, but I've talked about their crunchy onion rings. Today I'm talking about their crunchy no cheese curls. So these are actually dairy-free, they're plant-based. They have 4 grams of protein, 140 calories, and the bag is 3 points for the serving. So that's why I like these. They're gluten-free. It's just an easy snack I can grab. I just order them off Amazon, and sometimes I'm kind of picky about like cheese flavoring on things, and I really like this one, especially for it being a dairy-free cheese, so it doesn't affect my stomach, or Adam's especially because he struggles a little bit more with dairy. So that's why we really like these. And they're made from peas, so there's like a slight pea flavor, but not enough that it's like overpowering. And yeah, they're really crunchy. Just another good salty snack that I really enjoy. And honestly, there hasn't really been anything from Pitos I don't like that we've tried, but these are definitely one of my favorites now, and I've been repurchasing them off Amazon. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is a bar. So this is the Pure Protein. My lighting is not great today, but this is the Pure Protein Lemon Cake Protein Bar. So it has 20 grams of protein, 190 calories, it's got 2 grams of sugar, and the whole bar is 5 points. So we've actually bought a few of these boxes now. We've gone through them a few times, and this has just become one of our favorite protein bars, honestly. It's a good size, and if you can see, it's just like dipped in the white chocolate coating, and then it's got like 2 layers on the inside, really good. These almost remind me kind of like the lemon Girl Scout cookies. I don't know if they still have those, but that they used to have. Really good lemon flavor. And this is something I can use before the gym, after the gym, or even as a dessert. I actually find that I've been eating this as a dessert more than anything. It's just a good sweet snack. I really am impressed by the flavor of it. I just don't think it has that much of like a proteiny taste for the fact that it has 20 grams of protein. So these I've also gotten at Walmart. I've gotten them at Target and Meijer, but again, another easier product to find usually. I think they're also on Amazon. Okay, next up, I've also talked about this brand. I feel like I've talked about a few of these brands before, but these are just different products that are becoming my go-tos. These are the cauliflower sea salt crackers. So they are sea salt, but they have a little bit more flavor to them. I don't know what's really on them, but it's really got a good flavor to it. So they're not like completely plain. So the serving size is about 16 crackers for 3 points. It's got 110 calories, 2 grams of protein, and these are made from cauliflower. So they do have a very slight cauliflower taste and smell, but I don't mind it. I think they're really good. They're really crunchy, and they're a good size. These are one of my favorite chips or crackers to use for dips, like different buffalo dips or tzatziki. You can even like add like cucumber or different snacks on them, or like sometimes I'll even just have them with some turkey pepperoni, and it's just such a good snack. So it's just a good salty option that's plant-based, like I said, made with real cauliflower. It's gluten-free. And this bag I want to say we got from Sam's Club. They usually do have them at Sam's, but if not, we've seen them at Walmart as well. Okay, so the next sweet thing that I want to talk about is something that I've been talking about from the beginning of my journey pretty much. We've been buying this, but I just love it still. And honestly, I feel like I like it even more now. I eat it like almost every day. If I don't have the Love Crunch in my yogurt, I usually am having this peanut butter crunch Kashi Go cereal. This is their Kashi Go Crush. It is 10 grams of protein for the serving, which is 3/4 cup, 53 grams. I honestly never use that serving. That would technically be a 7-point serving. So usually I don't use that much. I don't eat it as a cereal. I eat it as a granola for my yogurt. So I usually weigh out the serving on my scale. I'll put my yogurt down, tear it out, and just sprinkle on like 20 grams of this. And it is just the perfect peanut butter flavor, especially with berries. I don't know what it is. And with the coconut yogurt, it is such a good combo. So that's what I use this for the most. I also really like the chocolate flavor, but the peanut butter is by far my favorite. Again, this is another easy one to find. Walmart, Target, Jewel, everywhere we pretty much go, I see this. It's something we always have on hand because I always crave it and I always want it in my yogurt. This is my favorite granola for yogurt by far. And like I said, I'll usually use like a 2-point serving, but if you do use the full serving, it's 220 calories, 10 grams of protein, and 7 points. So that's the Kashi Go. Okay, the next salty snack I want to talk about is the Vermont turkey pepperoni stick. So it's similar to a Chomps or just any other like turkey stick, but a little bit smaller in size, which is fine. It's still a good serving for what it is. It's 2 points for one of them. They are gluten-free. It's got 60 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein, so it is filling. And to me, this tastes just very similar to regular turkey pepperoni that we like to eat all the time. The Hormel brand, I want to say it is. We always buy that turkey pepperoni, and this is just like the stick version of it, so that's why I love it. It's a good on-the-go snack. Anytime I ever go hiking or even out skating for a while, I bring one of these with some type of like jerky stick, and these have become my favorite flavor lately. So that's why I like them. They don't really give me like a heartburn feel like I usually get from pepperoni, so that's another reason I like them. But filling snack, 9 grams of protein, and these I usually find at Meijer, but I've also seen them at Woodman's. I don't know about Walmart. I'll have to check that out, but I'm sure they're available on Amazon. And they have a few other flavors, but I really like the pepperoni. Okay, the next sweet thing I'm talking about. So I've talked about Verb energy bars before. They are these bars that are made with the equivalent to 1 shot of espresso. There's 65 milligrams of caffeine in them. So that's one thing that's like one of my favorite parts about them, because sometimes I just don't want to have a coffee, but I need a little bit of a pick-me-up, and these really do work for that. So this bar is the caramel macchiato flavor. This is one of their newer flavors. This is my all-time favorite flavor they have, and they have a few good ones that I really, really like the peanut butter cup, cinnamon roll, s'mores, and now this one. This one is just my all-time favorite. But the bar is 90 calories. It's got 3 grams of protein, gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan, and I just can't get enough of these. I have one of these pretty much every day now. You can order them by them texting you, and then every month you have like a subscription. That's pretty much what I have, and I get a bag of these every month because they're just my favorite. I'm actually gonna eat this one after this video, so I guess I could show what it looks like. It's very similar consistency to kind of like a Cliff Bar. It's pretty chewy, but it has such a good coffee flavor to it, and I eat these all the time. I really like these. So the caramel macchiato has become my favorite, and like I said, I have that every single day. And the caramel macchiato Verb bar is 3 points. Some of them are 4, I think some of them are 2, but I think majority are 3 points. So that is my favorite one though. Okay, next up, I know I've talked about these Veggie Puffs before. I think I've talked about the sour cream flavor. I don't know if I've ever talked about the white cheddar, but this one has quickly become my favorite salty snack. This is a bag from Sam's Club. So they have barbecue, sour cream and onion, and white cheddar. They come in these 1/2 ounce bags. It's 70 calories for the serving, 1 gram of protein, 3.5 grams of fat, and it's 2 points for the bag. So I just really like these. One of my favorite salty snacks throughout my weight loss journey has been the white cheddar Cheeto Puffs, but I like that these are like half the size, so I can have like fewer of them and be satisfied. And I don't know, I just prefer them in like the little puffs like this. And I actually think the flavor is a little bit better. So I really like these, and I really like that now I found them in the big bag too. So I get both of them actually, because sometimes I just want a few, or sometimes I just want the serving of them and I like take it with me somewhere or something. But both of these are good to have on hand. And this is just one of my favorite salty snacks now. The white cheddar specifically, the sour cream and onion is really good. The barbecue is okay. Okay, then the last sweet thing I want to talk about is these Soli Gummies. I love these, and I've only found them at Fresh Thyme. I haven't really looked many other places, but it's like a local market by us called Fresh Thyme. And these are very similar to just like fruit leather, but in like nugget form. So that's why I like them. They're more like a little fruit snack. Flavors I have here, there is mango and then mango and guava. So these are 60 calories. These are 70 calories. They are both 2 points for the serving, and they're just really clean. It's pretty much just the fruit. So that's why I like these. They have that like very fruity, I don't know, fruit leather flavor. If you've ever had a fruit leather, that's what they taste like. But they're like the little nugget version and so, so good. And for 2 points, I really feel satisfied. So these are something, I usually have them as dessert or I just take them with me on the go, but I like both of these flavors. I wanna see if they have more. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, I know I've talked about this before, but I just cannot get enough of love corn. This really is one of my favorite salty snacks. This is the smoked barbecue flavor. This is the one I've always eaten the most. They have sea salt and vinegar and like a chili habanero, but I just love the barbecue. So this is a vegan and gluten-free option. It is 130 calories for a quarter of this bag, which that's what I like, is you can have a good serving for a low amount of calories or points. So it's 4 points for a quarter of the bag, 130 calories. It's got 2 grams of protein and it's just such a good crunchy snack. If you like corn nuts and just like barbecue crunchy flavor, this is so good. And I eat these like daily. I pretty much just snack on them, but this is like my favorite snack to bring hiking. I don't know why. This with like a turkey stick and a bar, it's like the perfect snack for me to bring with. So that's why I buy these a lot. I get them off Amazon. I also get them from Woodman's. I'm not sure if they have them at Walmart, but yeah, these are really good. If you ever see love corn and you like corn nuts and just crunchy salty snack, this is a really good option. It's a clean option. It's just corn and then the seasoning and some sunflower oil. So I recommend these definitely. The last thing I want to talk about are these Kodiak cookies. So I've talked about these in a snack review video. We gave these a 10 because we just enjoyed them so much and we still have been loving them. I've gone back to the store multiple times and bought them. I found them at a local Mariano's, but I know they are a little bit harder to find. But these are the chocolate chip, and then there's also oatmeal raisin. They're thin and crispy, and for these, it's 2 cookies for 130 calories or 6 points, and the chocolate chip, it's 140 calories for 2 cookies and 7 points. So kind of higher point, but for cookies, I'm telling you, these taste so good and like buttery and just like a fresh baked cookie. They're 5 grams of protein for 2 cookies for both of them. So just a really good dessert. This has become something that Adam and I reach for all the time. At night, we want this right after dinner because it's just so good and it's satisfying. It's like having a normal cookie. So higher protein, it's made from whole grains, and it's just a good option that if you can find them, like I said, they're kind of hard to find. But I think, and I can't even decide if I like the oatmeal raisin or the chocolate chip better, but both of them are so good. And they also have a walnut, a chocolate chip walnut, but I have to say the other 2 are my favorite out of the 3 of them. So anyway, that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys found this helpful and got some new snack suggestions. I know some of these I've talked about before, or you've seen me mention them in my hauls, but these are just the snacks that lately I have been pretty much eating all these and repurchasing them multiple times. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.